time already in man. A very good afternoon to one and all gathered here for the inauguration ceremony of Cyber Security Club by the Department of Information Technology.
First response to every situation. Now I request you all to stand up for the prayer. Give light, people will find the way. Let's give light by lighting the Kuttu. I request respected dignitaries on stage to come forward to light the Kuttu.
All deals. All deals. All HODs. Any other mask? Sir? Adi?
The respected dignitaries for lighting the Kuttu Vidakku. Teaching is the one profession that creates all other professions. Now I wholeheartedly welcome one such faculty, our head of the department, Professor Dr. M. Maleshwari ma'am, for the welcome address.
One and all present here. It's a great honor for me to welcome you all today on behalf of Department of Information Technology, Weltech High Tech Dr. Rangarajan, Dr. Sakuntala Engineering College for the inaugural function of Cyber Security Club. Actually, we are currently living in an age of advanced digital technology. So that is cyber age or digital information age. Because we know how digital technology is helping us to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic situation. So today the entire planet has now been turned on into an international cyber network. So whenever we are talking about digital or cyber technology, we should know the threats of cyber intrusion or cyber attacks faced by the technology. So results in the inauguration of this Cyber Security Club. Today we have two eminent persons with us. One is our Honorable Principal, Dr. E. Kamal sir. First of all, I would like to thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your continuous support, valuable guidance and directions, without which this is not possible today. Sir, on behalf of IT, I am happy to welcome you, sir. Next, on behalf of IT, I am very happy to welcome our chief guest of today's function, Mr. Venkat C. sir, Delivery Partner for Data and Analytics, TCS GE Healthcare. We extend our sincere thanks to you, sir, for honoring our invitation in spite of your busy schedule. Also, I would like to welcome our department family members, most respected
Dynamic Principal Dr. E. Kamal sir. Respected Dean Academics, Dean SOEC, Dr. V. R. Ravi sir. Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Venkat C. Delivery for Data and Analytics, TCS, GE Healthcare. All Deans, all Deputy Deans, all Head of the Department, and our faculty member, Cyber Security Club member, and students. Good afternoon to all. I welcome you to all the Technical Club, Cyber Security Club inaugural function. The Technical Club is an integral part of student lives which gives both knowledge and skills. To encourage formal learning, create leadership and teamwork, the Department of Information Technology has initiated a Technical Club, Cyber Security Club, with the motto of igniting the innovation skills among students. The objective is develop the skills among the creating the platform for the student and by the student in terms of research, technical events, etc. Also helps to identify the potential innovators for the betterment of cybersecurity club. Along with the studying in the college, it is very important to have the skill development as well. Therefore, in our institution has taken the more number of initiative to develop to learn here the platform education as well as the skill development. The technical club events brings the confidence and the inspiration in the life of student. That is, every semester we will organize the technical club events in the various departments. In pipeline, Codathon will organized by the CSE department, and the Hackathon will organized by the IT department, and Ideathon will organized by the EC department. There are totally 14 clubs in our college. Artificial Intelligence Club in AI department, Biotechions Club in Biotech department, ChemKit Forum in Chemical department, Smart City Club in Civil department, Hackathon Club in CSE department, Cyber Security Club is our club in the Department of Information Technology, Innovative IoT Club in EC department, Design Thinking Club in Mechanical department, MBA department running 4 clubs: HR Club, Financial Club, Marketing Club, and Operational Management Club. SNH department having 2 clubs, one is Communications Club and a Mathematics Club. I would like to thank our management, our principal, all our deans and deputy deans, the head of the department, as well the faculty member who are encouraging and giving the support to our students to progress the education as well as the skill development. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishnu sir. Teachers affects eternity. You can never tell where their influence stops. I welcome one such person, our Dean, School of Electrical and Computing, Dr. V.R. Ravi sir, for Cyber Security Club addressing.
Principal sir, respected deans, associate deans, deputy deans, HODs, faculty members, and my dear students, good afternoon, one and all present here. I am really very happy to join this inaugural function of a cyber security club. I would like to thank our today's chief guest, Mr. Venkat Chilagattu, delivery partner for data and analytics, TCS GE Healthcare, with accepting our invitation and join today as a chief guest for this inaugural function. As per our principal sir advice, every department should start one club. So in this direction, the Department of IT today is going to start a cyber security club. Okay, what is the cyber security club? What are the benefits of this club to students? The cyber security club is a technical club run by the students of IT department with a goal of providing outside class activities relevant to the industry, thus impart passion for cyber security and related fields among the students. This club will help students to learn more about how to keep information and technology safe in your daily digital life. This club will also help the student to expand the knowledge of cyber security and information security through hands-on experience and direct interaction with the professionals in the field. Through this club, events and activities are planned which will keep students updated, and also this will help students to achieve a upper hand in their career. The main objectives of the cyber security club is organizing cyber security related value added courses, competitions, boot camps, workshops and webinars. The second one, focusing to generate bold ideas, empower collaboration, team spirit and experimentation mentality among the students community. The third one is to drive sustained innovations and solutions to address the real life problems and social issues. Fourth one, to motivate the students to bring out technology based, easy, workable solutions. This will lead to commercial products to develop startups. Fifth one, promotes academia and industry collaboration. Sixth one, undertake innovative projects and industry based projects. Seventh one, publish technical papers in conference or journals. So in this club, nearly 85 students have joined so far, and Shobhanjali P. Nair, Assistant Professor, Department of IT, is the faculty mentor of this technical club, and some of the students members also nominated. Mr. G. Bharat Kumar is the president. Mr. Ajit Kumar, vice president. Yes, Amrita Vashini, secretary. And Pavitra, treasurer. And some of the members of this club are R. Ishwar Raj, R. D. Yogesh, S. Janani, H. Finlay Saxon Lobo, and Z. Mohammed Musharraf, and A. US3. And this club is going to be started in a short period, but this club already decided to organize few activities in nearby future. Some of the activities are webinar on multiple magneto vulnerabilities, learn about new set of exploits, checks and recommended fixes. The second event is the practical session on cyber monitoring tools and software, and the third one is the group discussion on latest trend in cyber security. So I hope that through this cyber security club, all our students definitely they'll gain many skill sets. Again, you have to understand that today's most of the industries are expecting skills rather than knowledge. So this cyber security club will definitely provide you many skill sets, and at this juncture I would like to thank the Department of IT for starting such a very good technical club, cyber security club. So So I'll appreciate it. The head faculty member and students, everyone. Okay, with this, I would like to conclude my speech. Okay, thank you very much.
A great principal builds character, inspires dream, encourages creativity, builds confidence, instills a lot of learning that touches our heart. Now, I happily welcome one such personality, our dynamic principal, Dr. E. Kamalanaban sir, for inaugural addressing of our cybersecurity class.
President, Colonel Professor Dr. Velshri R. Rangarajan, Madam Founders President, Dr. Mrs. Shakuntala Rangarajan, our Chairperson and Managing Trustee, Mrs. Rangarajan Mahalakshmi Kishore, our young dynamic Vice President, Mr. KBD Kishore Kumar, and respected guest of the day, Mr. Venkat Chulagattu, who is delivery partner for data and analytics, working for TCS, GE Healthcare, and our beloved Dean Academics and Dean of School of Electrical and Computing, and Deputy Dean for Technical Clubs, Dr. Vishnu Kumar, Head of the Department, Dr. Maleshwari, and the Deans of various schools and the Deputy Deans of various clubs and other areas, and heads of the departments and the faculty of IT department, and the club members of this cyber security, and the members of student members of IT department participants. Very good afternoon. Really great. Today I am very happy to join for this cyber security club. Really, students, the last week we had one of the value-added program for I think AADS, yes, for AADS department. Now for this IT department we are inaugurating today this cyber security club. This means that the clubs and the societies and the various skills, value-added program and other seminar, webinar, so many things we say, workshop, all these things, definitely students need to understand, apart from classroom teaching, what is that you learn, the skills that helps for your, what to say, that future, that to land in a company. So that's what I insist all deans, all deputy deans, associate deans, or the heads of the departments, faculty members, try to tell the students that what they learn apart from this classroom teaching, that makes them to land in a good company. So that is what we have a slogan called, achieve good employability, something like you can see in the board, employability skills. So therefore you can place in a very good reputed companies, top MNCs. So that is what our slogan today. You see in the campus, wherever we walk, in the corridor or in nearby administration area or wherever, all over the campus, you can see those two lines. You can see those two lines. So that only helps for the institute as well as for the student and the parent or whoever, for all stakeholders. For all stakeholders, there is no doubt in that. So try to have in your mind that the purpose that you have come here to gain some skills, that is employability skills. Getting a degree is not a matter. Getting a degree, studying some theory courses, writing some exam, everybody does. So that is normal, regular, routine work. That is normal, regular, routine work. That is normal, regular, routine work actually. Okay, attend up. So therefore, this cyber security club, really that gives you something to learn related to cyber, something called the measures. It is something like a cyber security versus cyber attacks. Simply we can say. Why do you go for a cyber security? There are some cyber attacks. To have some defense mechanism, you go for a cyber security. You go for a cyber security. Is it right or not? What I am saying is. Are you getting my point, my dear students? You are all IT professionals, right? Going to become, right? Going to become. Yeah. Today we are inaugurating this cyber security club. What for this cyber security club? Cyber security club is to learn many things, many defense mechanisms, Cyber is something called cyberspace. Cyberspace. The information travels all over the world. We do not know invisible. We do not know that is invisible. That may be through it's a wired medium or it is a wireless medium. The information that travels in terms of bits like zeros and ones, we do not know how that travels. A person who is sitting in Silicon Valley, sends a mail at an instant of what to say that within seconds or minutes you are receiving this send here in Saravanavel auditorium a mail. Is it right or not? How it travels? You think that we have an optical fiber cable from here to Silicon Valley in America, that the wire goes in the ocean and that wire connects to Silicon Valley? No, definitely not. It comes, it travels, with a signal, Is it right? Something called radio signal, radio frequency, something with some frequency. We say that the Wi-Fi signal that travels with a frequency range 2.4 gigahertz. Is it right or not? There are so many channels. In wireless medium. So therefore, that helps to transmit these signals, then the information that you are able to receive at your end. So that is something which is miracle. The world now which is moving with the digital technologies. The world is moving with the digital technologies without paper, or we can say that paperless, which is of a paperless. Without a paper, you can do everything now. That is the technology today. So all we have to try and to see that paperless work. Is it right? Everything is approved through digital platform. By using this digital platform. So we are here to learn many things through this club. Through this cyber security club. There are so many tools to learn. Who are the hackers? There is an hackathon actually. Right? Okay. So which are the tools that is being used to hack your information, to hack your system or your mobile or whatever the electronic gadgets, the information that the hacker steals from your source end actually. So therefore, how to prevent, and what kind of measure that you take, or what are the tools that you use to prevent, See, the one side you are going for a preventing mechanism, the other side the fellow who is coming to hack the information. The fast, the way that the speed that you move with the tools for preventing such things, more than the other candidate comes with a faster mechanism to hack. Is it right? So with hacking tools, with hacking technologies, it is very people are very passionate in coming with these hacking technologies. Okay. So therefore, try to learn as much as possible. We have started so many clubs like when Deputy Dean was saying there are so many clubs in the institution. 14 plus clubs have been started for all the departments. Try to utilize these clubs and become the member and throw the agenda of the club, what actually you want to do with this. Everybody should know what are the services provided by this club. Now what actually that you want to learn from this club. There is no meaning that I have a security club, something called the cyber security club. But what are the goals and the aims of this club. Now what can be done in a semester? There should be a target. There should be a target. Something called a short term or a long term goal. Now over a period of time, what you are going to do through this club. Let us say you fix for 3 months. What is possible within 3 months? No, you fix as short term goal. You fix some minimum agenda and walk into that. So what is possible to learn from this? So this is very important. This is very important. So therefore, students have to show some interest. Whatever that we initiate from our side, day by day, with the requirement, by knowing the industry requirement, as in the institute level, we come up with a lot of initiatives. But the other end, how will you receive? How will you receive? How you take it, with some seriousness? That makes thing actually, to grow either side actually, as of our what we think and what you take it actually from us. So therefore, at the end of the day, when we see that what is the benefit for the student community, having done so many activities in the campus, ultimately the point is that the outcome, right, the measure, right, what amount of knowledge that you gain from this institute when you leave from the campus, So we are all, thinking with a motto that a boy should go with sound technical skills. That is what our motto. Whether you get job here in the campus, or if you have such capacity, having got sound skills in this campus, you may think that you are, you may feel that you are very confident. Even you go outside the college, you can get a job. But for all of that, you need to gain the skills in the campus. For all of that, you need to gain some skills in the campus. Right? You have been admitted in the campus, there should be a question, why I joined here? So this WellTech HiTech definitely, this institute will give me a job at the end of the day, after 4 years, or during your final year. That's the thinking, right? Is it right or not? So you have to ask a question to me, sir, what you are going to do me? You tell me, right? I got an admission in this institute. What are you doing for me apart from this classroom? Is it this classroom knowledge is enough to get a job in the industry? If this question comes into the student mind, definitely you will work, I will also work. You will also work and I will also work. When you are questioning me, definitely I will also work. No, I will also think several times. What can be done for the student? If you don't ask any question and if you sleep in the classroom and go every day, in regular life, coming and going simply, definitely whatever is possible that we will also do and we will also walk out. But as you are the customer of the institute, right? You have joined here with some requirement. You want some requirement. You want to get some good knowledge with a degree certificate and with a placement offer. Whether these things are happening in the institute, you need to observe. If it is not happening, you have to question. Sir, this is not happening. Why? You have promised me at the time of taking admission, but not happening now. What is it, sir? You come and ask me, I will answer to you. I don't have any fear or anything else. Oh, this boy comes and asks such a question. How can I answer actually? No, I gave all false promises. How to balance these promises? I don't have any fear. Because I want to work more. Because I want to work for more for student community. If any student come forwards, I will feel happy. Oh my God, this student has come now. He has opened his eyes now. He come to know the reality now. What actually he wanted. So therefore he is coming now. Doors are open now. Okay, yes, what do you want? Come here. I will do for you whatever you want. So this is what, the clarity what I am giving to you. I don't run when you come to me that by not answering the questions, I will not run from away from you. I will not run away from you, because we are responsible here in providing job for you, in providing placements for you. Anybody who comes for the institute, to get an admission, definitely you should gain some skills, and we need to arrange some companies, you have to get a job. So with that motto only, parents, they come and they admit their wards here in the institute. Even we say that, sir, your ward will definitely get a job. Your ward will get a job, definitely, there is no doubt in that. But we have that confidence. But at the same time, what are you doing actually? Is it you are working with some target? Is it you are working with some target? What is being done here in the college? Or you are following everything on every day, day-to-day basis? Are you following it? If you follow, right, definitely you can also win. It is all for both win-win. It is all win-win situation. I am also doing a lot, and you are also learning a lot parallelly. At the end, we need to see both. This college has done many things actually, so that many students have been placed. So I have a record that 80% of the students got placed in so many companies. At the other side, you will also say that I got placed in so and so, and many of the 80% of the students, they may feel that they got placed in different companies. Right? You are also winning. Right? You are also winning, and I am also winning. So both it is like a win-win condition. Both it's like a win-win condition. Where it comes this win-win condition? Somewhere in software engineering, something somebody has studied software engineering. Anything? 30 years. Have you come across this subject? Huh? Yes, no? Yes, win-win. For both. For both. It is like who is developing a project for a customer. So customer also wins, and who develops the project also wins. With the requirements. That is what I think so. So both the side, having given a project actually who is developing on development side, and the gentleman customer who is requiring a project like this. And if both are satisfied, then therefore win-win condition. For both of them it is a win-win condition actually. Right? So likewise, you should also win, I should also win here. Both have to win. Then the game ends. Otherwise no meaning. Otherwise there is no meaning. So try to understand, my dear students, you don't come here for nothing actually, but you have greater responsibility to deliver many things, and to learn many things. You ask me all the time question, I am ready to answer. You ask me, sir, how can I get a placement? I am ready to answer. I will tell you so many things. I have so many facilities here. I am initiating lot of things here for placement. I have so many answers for your question. I have so many answers for your questions. But if I ask the question, have you learned this, are you following this, are you attending this? I don't know from your side you have answer or not. I don't know from your side that you have answer or not for all these things. Even the one question I can ask, where we are conducting internal training, are you really attending all the hours of internal training? I think most of them, 90% will fail in it. 90% of the students will fail for that question actually, I think so. Really. I am seeing the group, every day, from morning to evening. So many, absentees in that training group, third year A, B, IT, CSE, EC, because you are, there is no seriousness. But at the end of the day, you see that, my God, 4 years have gone actually. I did not attend any training properly, regularly. Now, not able to attend. I am very blind actually, blank my mind. Not able to solve the aptitude, or not able to attend the questions what they ask technically. So you missed the group discussions where something they conduct in the group discussions. Some companies, their policies, GD, they will be having it. You see, something like, you should also have some responsibility. Always your parents' money, you have to think how much they are spending actually. Nobody will get just like that, from Reserve Bank of India, RBI gives like, notes, currencies, right? Definitely not. Everybody, all, they have to work for a month and get a salary. And all they have to see that out of it, saving something they have to go. And whenever you want, they have to give from their savings or they have to borrow from others. That is the condition, everybody knows. All students are well known how father and mother are struggling. How father and mother are struggling. For an instant, mother is, want to cook today, definitely some, essentials are required to cook, but definitely it is not, but she is managing with some pressure. Right, she has to pack, the lunch box or whatever it may be, with some tension. You what to pack? Nothing is there actually, and say to dad, and dad doesn't have money at that moment, and he has to arrange and he has to go for a grocery, and I have to buy from the shop. Next day it will stabilize. Next day, right? See, this is the mechanism. This is the mechanism. What happens at home also? What happens at home also? The struggle of the family. The struggle of the family. So when the family is struggling, why don't you struggle for your education? Why don't you break your head to get in so many inputs? Now what is given by the faculty members or from your self-learning or whatever it may be, that you can take it, and you need to see that every day what you are learning, it is all plus. You have to think what are the inputs that you get, so that you are progressing day by day in terms of knowledge. Gentlemen, nobody will come and give it to you like a spoon feeding, Ade saapudu, nobody will give. It is available. It is up to you that how much amount of quantity that you will take. You are not like a 3-month baby or a 6-month baby to spoon feed. You are all 19 now, 20 years old, 30 years. You are all 20 years, right? Even at the age of 10, you see, you can find so many brilliants who are achieving miracles, doing miracles with a computer programming. Guinness record, going for a Guinness record. So many things are happening in this world. But it is all questionable. What for we are? It is all questionable. Only thing is that when you assess yourself, what is your weakness and strength, then only you will know what to learn or what is missing. What is missing? Otherwise nothing. Every day, we go and come like anything, heroes. All are heroes. Arey bhai sahab, what is the knowledge in your pocket, bhai sahab? If I ask you, no knowledge actually. But I know, 3rd year, 7th semester, I will see, படையப்ப மாதிரி போய் மலையில குத்தி எடுத்துருவோம் நான் எல்லாத்தையும், அந்த டைமண்டே வந்துடும் எனக்கு வந்துட்டு, அப்படியே நாலேஜ் வந்துட்டு. எப்படிங்க ரஜினி போய் குத்துறாரு பார்த்தீங்களா, மலையில வந்துட்டு கல் அடிச்சா அப்படியே பொழந்துக்குது. அவர் ஒரு அடி இருந்துச்சு. அவர் பிளாஸ்டிக் கிடப்பாரு, குரோபார் வச்சு பிளாஸ்டிக்ல எடுத்து குத்துறாரு. நாட் ரியல் குரோபார், இரும்பெல்லாம் எடுத்து அவரெல்லாம் குத்த முடியாது அவரால் வந்துட்டு. புரியுதா இல்லைங்களா? He is very old gentleman actually, Rajinikanth. But minting with the people like money, crores, he is a crorepati. His assets are now more than 10,000 crores. More than 10,000 crores. Whose money? All are people money. All are people money. Of course, I don't blame. He is an hard worker. An hard worker. How he is capturing the market of the entire nation, you see that. He says something, if he says, oh my God, கை தட்டுறான் பாரு உலகத்துல வந்து, படத்துல தியேட்டர்ல வந்துட்டு, என்ன கை தட்டல், யாருக்கு ஒரு கை தட்டு, நான் பண்ணா நீ கை தட்டுவியா? என்ன இவர் பண்றது வந்து, ரஜினி எங்க இவர் எங்க? புரியுதா இல்லையா? அவன் சுத்தி ஒரு கிளாஸ் இப்படி போட்டான்னா வா அப்படியே தியேட்டரே வந்து பிளாஸ்ட் ஆகும் அப்படியே வந்துட்டு. கரெக்டா இல்லையா? நானே கை தட்டுறேன். அஃப்கோர்ஸ் எதுக்கு? பிகாஸ் என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட். ஆனா நம்ம என்ன செய்யறோம், நம்மளும் சம்பாதிச்சு காசு பாக்கெட் நிறைய வச்சுக்கிட்டு போய் அந்த மாதிரி தியேட்டர்ல உட்காந்துட்டு 500 ரூபாய் டிக்கெட் வாங்கி கொடுத்துட்டு அந்த மாதிரி அவன் பண்ணும்போது நம்மளும் கை தட்டலாம் வந்துட்டு. சூப்பரா என்ஜாயபிளா இருக்கும்ல. 3 hours மேட்டர் ஆஃப் 2.5 hours மூவி, வெரி என்ஜாயபிள். அண்ணாத்த வரப்போது இப்போ வந்துட்டு தீபாவளி, ஐ திங்க் ஸோ. இஸ் இட் ரைட்? தீபாவளி அண்ட் ஃபார் பொங்கல் பீஸ்ட் அண்ட் வலிமை 2 பேரும் மோதுறாங்க. தலை 2 பேரும் மோதுறாங்க. தளபதி தலை 2 பேரும் மோத போறாங்க. யார் ஜெயிக்க போறாங்கன்னு தெரியல. பொங்கல் 15க்கு வந்து. இஸ் இட் ரைட் ஆர் நாட்? அரே மேன், I am also updating like you. I am also seeing lot of newspapers, all these things, many things. I also know how to update what is doing Rajini and what is Ajit and what is Talabadi Vijay. Puridailia. See, everybody needs entertainment. So I don't say wrong. I don't say wrong. Everybody requires entertainment, some sort of what to say that enjoyment in life. Everything is required. There is no doubt in that. But at the same time, what we do, what are our goals? You fulfill that. At the same time, side by side, you can also have some sort of enjoyment. There is nothing wrong in life. But do what is required. Fix your mind. You want to land in some company. What is the requirement of that particular company? Right? To have an entry in that company. So you have to work for that. You have to work for that. That is very important. That is very important. So people are driving force in the department level, next level, dean level, principal level, and the faculty level. There are many are working behind you, but you have to make use of it. You have to make use of it. Really good, something good. Today the club actually inaugurated. I think through this club, I want to see that how many members are actually participating in this club. What is the outcome of this club? And really fantastic. The members are working, faculty and the head, the dynamic head, who got NBA for the department. Really, I think you can give a very good applause for the head of the department. With lot of struggles, the department has got accredited. With lot of struggles, the department got accredited, and she also did very good job in that matter. It's not easy to get an accreditation for the department. Okay, so members of the faculty, in the department, they also did well, good work, for NBA, and the department is also progressing well. The department is also progressing well. They're what to say that struggling with the manpower because the two members of the department, they are out of the department. One is Dr. Vishnu Kumar. He is an admin, and the other gentleman is Vel Murugan. He is also in administration, because they find what to say that some little bit lagging manpower in the department actually. So otherwise they could do more for the department and student actually. So therefore, really, I thank the department and I congratulate for organizing this event, the inaugural function for this cyber security. Really great club. It is required club for the today's world to know much about what is this cyber attack, cyber security, the defense mechanism that required now at present situation. Really, that is good. Really, that is good. Okay. Therefore, the technical clubs of this event is this Dr. Vishnu Kumar, who is traveling along with the clubs, various clubs in the institute, and for all of this, the main pillar of this department is our dean, School of Electrical and Computing, who is making the people to work in a right direction. He is showing the path. So do this. This is what is required. So this is how you have to do. A lot of initiatives, lot of brainstorming, lot of advices. A lot of knowledge is being shared to the faculty members, heads of the departments to do and to achieve some what to say that goals for the department as well as the institute. So that is what a dean, a senior member, senior professor as dean. You have a very good dean, dean, research oriented dean, I can say. Research mind, research oriented dean. He has got lot of ideas. He helps students. Even in the EC department for lot of batches with projects actually. Right? I think that can be shared with IT students also, computer science students also. So definitely you can also get benefit out of this one. Really great something. So thanks for the opportunity. Wish you good luck. Thank you.
Sir, good teachers know how to bring out the best in students. Now I welcome one such teacher, Shobhanjali ma'am, Assistant Professor of IT, to give an introduction to our chief guest, Mr. Venkat sir.
It's a pleasure to have got an opportunity to give an introduction about our chief guest, Mr. Venkat Chillangattu, currently holding the position of Delivery Partner for Data and Analytics, Tata Consultancy Services, GE Healthcare. Sir has 16 plus years of experience in the IT industry and 4 plus years of experience in the teaching field. A certified professional in Informatia Certified Administrator, Informatia Certified Developer, Lean Six Sigma Black Belt, Oracle Business Intelligence Foundations Essentials, Professional Scrum Master, Teradata Certified Professional, Teradata Certified SQL Specialist. Sir has completed Master of Computer Applications from Madras University and MPhil from MS University. A specialist in DNA Architectural Solutions, Project Program Management, Customer Relationship, Competency Building, Offshore Outsourcing, Resource Planning, Pre-Sales, Team Building, Talent Acquisition, People Management, Operations Management and Process Optimization. Sir has a significant experience in executing projects using various data warehousing and business intelligence product suites, tools and utilities. An expert in translating complex business requirements into scalable solutions. A highly skilled person in industry standard technologies, catering to data and analytic solutions. An expert in data and analytic project architecting, providing solutions and handling large teams globally. Sir has worked on implementations and support and have led many transformational DNA initiatives for years. Have managed global programs at Senna Corporation, Duchess Bank and GE Healthcare. Sir has exhibited high performance in project execution with skills that include consulting, team building, project risk handling, conflict management, relationship building, and communication management. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. Thank you.
Ideas are not difficult, but implementing them is difficult. I proudly say that today we have took our ideas to next level by inaugurating Cyber Security Club. I request our principal, chief guest Mr. Venkat sir, Dean Academics, and Deputy Dean Technical Club to open the Cyber Security Club.
But to be an inspiration is an honor. I am immensely proud to welcome one such inspiration and our chief guest of the day, Honorable Mr. Venkat sir, Delivery Partner for Data and Analytics, TCS GE Healthcare. I request sir to address the students.
So before getting into the actual cyber security topic, today's topic, I want to actually thank our Dr. R. Rangarajan, Founder, President and Chairman sir, and at the same time Dr. Shakuntala Rangarajan, Vice Chairman, and our beloved Dr. E. Kamalnathan, Principal, because he has given a very good speech and I really was motivated. Thank you very much sir for that. Actually, he has almost covered like what cyber security is and in today's world. How threats are happening and how important is this cyber security. Already he has clearly explained, and I am very proud to be part of this particular session. And I am very grateful to Principal sir actually who has taken this such a good initiative, because I have not seen in many colleges are doing these kind of clubs and all. Even in our organizations, right? As Principal sir has spoken about hackathons. All those things we are also doing in our organizations. There also we see like very less participations. The same thing I think Principal sir also has spoken here. You guys have taken an initiative and you have opened a club, but now it's all in students' hands. You are the one who have to drive this. Thank you very much, sir, for such a good speech, and it was really motivated speech.
Thank you, sir.
And next, as everyone mentioned, our PR Ravi sir, academic dean, who was very enthusiastic in this and who has brought a lot of things to make this success. And next, our HOD madam, Maleshwari madam, with whom I have been connected, because she has a lot of enthusiasm in this, and they from last 45 days she was continuously following up with me and explaining about this. Even a week before she called me and she told like, we want to open a club and you want to be part of this and all. I was very thankful to her, and the motivation and interest she has shown, it's amazing actually. And next, Vishnu Kumar sir, the deputy dean, who was very proactive, and he was also helping a lot. That's what I heard. Thank you very much for everyone who have taken this initiative and opened this club. And the other important person whom I want to mention is like Professor Suresh Kumar, who was MBA HOD and Dean Industry Relations. Yeah, actually he is the one who explained about your college, and he asked me to come over here and address students about my experience and my learnings, whatever I have to this particular college. I am very grateful for him, because if he was not there, I would have not come here and addressed all these things. Because this is just a learning for everyone. Even though if we are working in the industry from last 15 or 20 years, but every day it is a learning. See, as the industry is growing and things are changing, technology will change. So every day we have to learn. If you are not learning right, we will be nowhere. It's not like once you get a job, then you can sit around and say, and yeah, I will be getting salary every month, and I can do whatever they tell. It's not like that. Every day technology is changing. We have to be learning. Even if you are in college or tomorrow if you come to organization, there also you have to come and learn. So learning never stops. So that is where, and that too you have taken very good initiative of cybersecurity topic, because in today's world, cybersecurity is very, very important, and it is very hot topic. And even in today's market, if you are good at cybersecurity, companies will come to you and hire. That is the situation today. Next, okay, with this, I will just move on to the topic. I will share my thoughts on this cybersecurity, what exactly is cybersecurity, and how important it is in industry, and in real time what is happening. As we have, maybe I don't know, very less time, maybe 20 minutes, I will just try to cover up. Maybe if at all if required, the technical things I can speak, and I can give one more, maybe I can talk for 45 minutes. I will take maybe I will take some time from Malaysia madam, and I can address the students. That's also no problem. For now, I will just speak like how this cybersecurity is and what is the importance of this in the industry. Now, basically, see, when I talk about cybersecurity, right? Cybersecurity is the application of technology, I can say processors and controls to protect systems, networks, programs, devices, and data from cyber attacks. So now, today's world, we are seeing a lot of cyber attacks. That may be through any means, that may be through cloud, or say it may be network, or say application. Whatever we take, right, there are a lot of attacks are happening, and people are not taking preventive measures. Even companies, some of the companies are not taking preventive measures. Okay, so basically the cybersecurity aims to reduce the risk of cyber attacks and protect against the unauthorized exploitation of systems or network and technologies. That is about the cybersecurity. And in real time, I can say what cybersecurity is. It is the practice of defending computers or servers or say mobile devices you take, or electronic systems or any networks, or even if data from malicious attacks. Attacks may be anything, it may be phishing or anything, but the security is very, very important in today's world. So basically, see, if we get into security, there are different types of securities. One is like say information security, or maybe we can call next one whatever we are talking here, like cyber security, and next network security, and say endpoint security. When I talk about information security, it is nothing but the protection of information and the information systems from unauthorized access. See, if you have some information, say if some company or any organization has some data or information, right, that is very, very important to that organization and that need to be secured. In order to be secured, we need to have some security measures. So that's how the information security is very, very important with respect to the confidentiality or integrity and also say availability, I can say. Next, coming to this our topic like cyber security, whatever like earlier also explained, like it is nothing but prevention of damage to or say protection of or restriction of computers or electronic communication systems. And coming to the network security is nothing but the protection of the underlying networking infrastructure from unauthorized access. And the next one, what I say is like it is an endpoint security. When I say endpoint security, it is the practice of securing endpoints or entry points of end-user devices, such as whatever. So like this, we have the different types of securities. So for all these securities, we have to take some measure in order to get avoided from the like say if someone is attacking or anything, right? We need to be well prepared before that, otherwise our systems will get hacked and we will be in trouble. So once it gets hacked or once our system gets leaked, information gets leaked, right? Then we will not be able to do anything. We have to, for taking that, for that hack, right? We have to spend lot of money and lot of things need to be invested, and whatever we have done so far, right? Everything will get wasted. So instead of doing that upfront, if we implement all these security measures, our information or say whatever network or anything, that will be safe. Next, in information, say maybe in this security, right, there are multiple teams involved. It's not like single team doing everything. There will be multiple teams. So like there will be like security operators or say security engineers or security architects and vulnerability managers. So many people will be involved here. So when I say talk about security operations, right, it is nothing but like we will call as SOAR. That is security orchestration, authorization and response. So what most people will do is they will be responsible for the strategic enablement services, and in the same way the security engineering team is responsible for all this I can say like business information security officers will be there, who will be responsible for all the security. They are called as security engineers. In the same way there will be architects who will be designing this, and especially for taking the security measures, what are the things are required and how our architecture should be and what design need to be taken and what are the algorithms need to be implemented for this. All those things will be decided by security architects, and those people we can call as their identity and access managers. And coming to this vulnerability, threat management and all, right, we have two types of vulnerabilities. One I can say like penetration, other one is like application. When I talk about this penetration, this is also called, we can call this as a pen test, and it is simulated cyber attack against your computer or anything like that we can talk. And coming to this threat detections and all, right, we have several different teams wherein we'll be naming them as like bad team, or blue team, white team, pink team. Not pink, purple team. There are 4 different teams. One is red team, blue team, white team, and purple team. These are the teams which will be involved for this threat detection. So every team has their own role. Like red team plays the role of an enemy, or I can say like competitor. That means they themselves think like they are competitors, and they will go and attack their own systems and see like if they attack, how can we prevent that with their security measures. So like that, this team is structured in a different way. So these team organizations will be implementing the security measures either for their applications or for their networks or for whatever they implement or for data or anything like that. And next thing is like say if I talk about security policies, standards or guidelines or procedures, right? For any organization, the first thing is like the policies. Even say if you go for any insurance or anything you take, right? There will be some document they will be giving initially, like you have to accept all these and these are the policies, like that. So in the same way, for any organization, if they want to implement any software or any application or anything, a document that defines the scope of this security is needed by the organization. In the same way, there will be standards or baselines. These standards define what are the compulsory requirements for this homogeneous use of either hardware or software or technology or anything. And in the same way, there will be a baseline also. And there will be guidelines and also there will be procedures which will be defined in order to maintain these security measures and implement accordingly. And the security, basically the cloud security, it got evaluated from different ways. Maybe I can talk this in next session because there is a presentation here wherein I need to show the architecture diagram, everything else you will understand. I speak on this later. And coming to the next thing, like the important one is like authentication and authorization. For example, if any software is implemented or any application is implemented, first thing what we have to do is who are the authorized persons and how are we going to authenticate that. These are things need to be implemented as part of security, and for this got evaluated, like say initially there were basic authorization, and from basic authorization we have moved to multi-factor authorization, and from multi-factor authorization we have moved to multi-authorization, some versions like 2.0 or something like that. So these are the evolutions which came up. And there's for example, I will give you one example wherein in our organization how the security measures are taken in a simple way. For example, if you are developing any project, for any project you need, let's say, project plan or say project documents or testing documents or anything which are required for any project, and in those documents, few documents will be coming from the customers and few documents will be prepared by our team, and so on and so forth. So in order to secure those documents, we will be classifying those documents like say confidential or say private or public or secret. These kind of classifications will be given to any document. When we say like it's a confidential, right, that cannot be shared outside the group. That means that is very, very confidential. And in confidential also, we can say like confidential for whom? Whether it is confidential to organization or whether it is confidential to individual or whatever it is. So say for example, in your college itself, if you are preparing, say in your maybe in your department, if you prepare some documents, and if you have gone through so many books or so many things and you have prepared some thesis or anything, you will not share those things outside, right? Because you have put a lot of effort. That means you are more and sole owner for that. So then you can just classify that document as maybe Veltec IT confidential. So from outside group, no one should be shared. If you need to share that, your permission is required. You have to authenticate. Without your authentication and approval, no one can take that document and circulate it. So like that for documents also we can classify. That is also a security for those documents. In the same way, there will be different roles in this data security also. Like say, one is like data owners, or other one is like data steward teams, and or say data processors, or finally who are using this data. Owner will be different, user will be different. Owner is the person who is going to write that and prepare that document, and user is the person who is going to use that document. So like this, we can have different classifications, state, role in this security. And the other important thing in this security is like security engineering. See, the security engineering is the one. It is nothing but the process of say incorporating security controls into the information system, so that they become an integral part of the system operational capabilities. And here actually your encryption, decryption, all those things become. So when I say like encryption and decryption, there is something called cipher. This cipher, what does it mean is, it is called as an encryption algorithm, and these are for systems for encrypting and decrypting, which converts the original message, called, say we can call that as a plain text, into cipher using key. Key is nothing but, say for example, if you want to open any drawer, if you want to open any door, your key is required. Otherwise, that say you have secured that in such a way like no one can enter into your house without the key. So here also, for encrypting and decrypting, we need a key. A key will be made by using different algorithms. So there are different algorithms wherein we can implement here for this encryption and decryption from converting from plain text to the ciphertext. In the same way, we have hash functions, and there is something called public key infrastructure. I will talk on this in the later section. And also maybe in a real time world or in a day to day, you might be seeing like digital signature. Nowadays everything is digital. Like now say the logo itself is like default is digital. Many people are avoiding this paperwork and they are going with digital things. And even we need not go on sign. Everything is digital signatures on it nowadays. So to create digital signatures also, we have we can use hash functions and hash algorithms and implement that with and create a digital signature. And once we create a digital signature, we need to verify that digital signature, whether the signature is proper or not, and who has signed, if someone has signed on someone's behalf. That for verifying that also we have hash functions and algorithms. And next I have already spoken about this vulnerability management. The vulnerability management is also one of the important things in this cyber security. See, if your maybe software or maybe I will give something like this. So when coming to cyber security, what are cyber security vulnerabilities? We can say in cyber security, say a vulnerability, I can call it as a weakness that can be exploited by cyber criminals to gain unauthorized access. Maybe that may be a computer system. See, after exploiting a vulnerability, a cyber attack can run your malicious code, install malware, and even steal your sensitive data. So that is where this vulnerability management in the cyber security is very, very important. And see, for implementing this vulnerability, right, we have something called vulnerability scoring system calculator. That calculates like what is your score pertaining to this vulnerability, whether it is low, medium, high, or critical. Based on that, we need to implement the security for that particular application or any software or anything you implement. And the next thing is like you would have heard or would have read from many media or maybe books or maybe through internet or anything. Recently there are a lot of security attacks happened. There is one, I will talk about one recent attack. It happened maybe in this year only 2021, May. Sometime in May. That is a canonical pipeline ransomware attack. So there what happened is that is a network that operates 5,500 miles gas pipeline, which is that operates from Texas to I think New Jersey, has been hacked by ransomware. So how they have hacked in the sense, the reason why the hackers were able to hack is, one is password compromised, their passwords were not strong, and next somehow they have gained access to their VPN. The VPN is nothing but a secured thing wherein if you see that VPN right, those numbers will be changing. So that has been hacked somehow. They have gained access to that, and there was no multi-factor authentication for their systems. See, multi-factor authentication is very, very important. If we have only single-factor authentication, somehow hackers can hack them. So because of these several reasons, the recent attack has been happened on that. And there was another scenario, another one also happened in last year in 2020 for this solar wind supply chain attack. That is a software company that primarily deals in system management tools using IT professionals. So there also attack has been happened. As a result, right, malware and vulnerabilities entered into the network. So there are a lot of attacks are happening like this. So that is the reason in today's world, cyber security is very, very important. And one more interesting thing is, you all would have heard about artificial intelligence and machine learning. Even I think some of our speakers have spoken about artificial intelligence. I think people have spoken about AI labs and all those things. So artificial intelligence and machine learning also can be implemented in this cyber security. Nowadays, these are playing very vital role, and everyone is using AI and ML programs, ML algorithms in the cyber security. So how these will help in the cyber security is for authorized user or doing any unauthorized activity, or say transactions performed by APs plus IP, or transactions in non-business hours or holiday. Okay. Thank you. In earlier days, pivoting. Now, in today's world, right, everything is agile. No one has patience to wait so many months or so many years for the product to be delivered. They want everything quick, and also the thing is like they want now things are changing very frequently, right? So that there are dynamic changes are happening. That is the reason what they feel is like, if at all if we give any requirement today, after 6 months if we deliver in between the 6 months, lot of things would have happened. So those are things we will not be able to implement. That is the reason people are thinking like everything needs to be dynamic, and they want delivery within maybe something in the production within 15 days or 20 days or a month and less than a month. That is where this continuous integration and deployment comes into picture. So continuously integration will happen, and at the same time deployment also will happen. The same thing is implemented in the cyber security also. We'll call this as secure DevOps. Okay, so this is how cyber security today is very important, and how in industry this has taken a very vital role. And if you see, as you are, I think that you are studying, you are in some maybe in final semester also will be getting into industry in the next coming maybe some down the line 6 to 8 months also. So I request everyone to focus on these things like say cyber security or AI, ML, DevOps. These are the things which are driving industry now. You go to any organization or anything, these are the things which are driving. So I want you to focus on all these things, and I think your professors have taken very, very good initiative in the cyber security thing, and I'm very thankful to them. And even principals are also told like only studying and writing exams and passing that anyone can do. That is coming from so many years. With that you will not be able to gain anything. Yes, you will be getting certificate, and that is just and eligibility criteria to get into any organization, but that will not help you. Along with that, what you are learning to get into industry, what you are learning, and in today's world, everything is practical. So you all have very good professors, and you have this particular platform, and also I have had like a lot of students also come forward and formed a group. If at all, if you need any help from me anytime, I am there. You can just send me, or maybe you can inform Suresh, because I am very close to him, or maybe Malaysia madam. Also, you can inform them. I will be always helpful. And if at all, if you need any experts on any technology or anything, I can bring them and ask them to speak. As I was not able to present today, I couldn't show the slides. Maybe in the next session or sometime, I will show you the slides and I'll speak something more about this cybersecurity. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions or anything, you can ask, or maybe you can shoot out mail also, either directly to me or through Professor Suresh or Professor Malaysia.
Thank you, sir.